though I do not see his need for so much secrecy.
That I wish you luck. I've heard that he can sometimes prove a bit difficult.
Exterior, Cooper Square. Zelp steps from his carriage and looks about the busy square. People bustle back and forth going about their business. Nearby, a group of beggars are begging. And across the square, a young boy is painting a group of women as they draw water from the well. Zelp begins to move towards the boy. As he passes near the beggars, one holds out his begging bowl, but Zelp parades on by, spitting as he passes, and begins to push his way through the crowd. He comes upon the boy just as the women are preparing to leave.
Boy, are you?
A moment, please, my lord.
Zelf looks on impatiently as the boy adds a few more strokes to his painting, then sets down his brush as the women begin to leave. He turns to Zelps and bows.
My apologies, but my master wishes to finish this painting today. I'm not much good without water yet.
You're the artist Verheit's apprentice, then?
That I am. Apprentice to the master artist, Zicht Verheit. At your service, my name
I
is...
don't care. How much to commission your master?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
My master doesn't work for coin. I'll be back soon with his answer. Wait here.
A strange boy.
The boy hurries into the crowd, leaving Zelps looking faintly perplexed. Exterior Cooper Square later. Zelp stands, tapping his foot impatiently. He scans the crowd and is bumped as a man walks past him. A few feet away, a beggar is asking for alms for a passerby. Sighing, Zelp takes the locket from around his neck and opens it, admiring the picture inside. Suddenly, the beggar is shoved by a passerby and he bumps into Zelp, causing the locket to tumble to the ground with a clatter.
My apologies, my lord. Let me get that thought.
Get away from me!
Zelp's Hurley snatches up the locket and cradles it with one hand while pushing the beggar away.
Get away from me!
The beggar frowns, ducks his head to Zelps, and disappears into the crowd. Zelps begins to examine the locket as the boy returns.
I'm sorry, my lord, but my master has decided not to paint for you.
Why not? I'll pay
My master doesn't take...
50 sterling.
My master...
100.
Sounds like Mickey Mouse.
I was
200.
thinking the same thing.
Fine, I'll try and convince him.
The grin spreads over Zelp's face. Interior, Lord Zelp's portrait.
It's amazing.
A single candle rests at Zelp's feet as he stands in front of a single empty frame. The frame next to it is now filled. The light cast by the candle illuminates the name below the portrait, Verheit. Exterior, Cooper Square the next day. Zelp struts expectantly into the square, just even more elaborately than the day before. Across the square, a huge painting leans against the wall, gathering a small crowd. Zelp smiles hugely as he begins to swagger over. Zelp pushes his way to the front of the crowd and sees the painting for the first time. It depicts him, hunched over his open locket, a portrait of himself depicted in perfect detail, as he shoves away a faceless man. Zelp stands still for a moment, the people around him stepping away as they look between him and the painting. Suddenly, face red with anger, Zelp draws his rapier and begins to hack at the canvas, screaming incoherently. He continues the cut at the painting until it is reduced to nothing but a pile of splinters and bits of canvas. Zelp stands silently over the remains of the portrait for a moment. Then he rips the locket from around his neck and throws it to the ground. He turns and storms away, the crowd parting around him. As the crowd begins to disperse, the beggar, seated nearby, smiles a small smile and takes a small book and a piece of charcoal from under his rags. He opens the book to a blank page and begins to sketch as the hustle and bustle of the square resumes around him, the locket glinting in the sunlight from where it rests, abandoned on the ground. Fade out. The end.
Wow.